Hey y'all, I'm Shayna and I'm back with another review. This is for Ready to Love Season 9, 10, Episode 5, Pajama Jam. And y'all, let's go ahead and get into it real quick before we do. Thank you for stopping by. If you're new to the channel, if you're not, either way, if you enjoyed the video, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button. It's always a growing channel over here. Be sure to like the video. It's so important and it's free. So just hit the like if you like it. I'm glad to have you. Let's get into it. So we pick up with Justin. He's arriving at the gentleman's lounge for the first time. Everybody like, who is that? What's going on here? Tommy arrives, and once again, he has to mention that Glenn did not show up, and that's why Justin is here. And it's like, tell us Justin was like a second pick without telling us Justin was a second pick. Like, Glenn will never live this down, okay? This week, Tommy lets us know we're having a pajama party. I thought we normally don't get into the pajamas till, the weekend getaway, but we starting off early. Tommy was like, yeah, because he made a comment like, oh, you want to see how the women look when they in the bed or something like that. Like, why would you say that with these men? Oh my gosh. Read the room. He said the party's about intimacy and chemistry. We've been discussing intimacy every episode. Like, what else? There has to be something else we can talk about. I know it's important, but there has to be something else. So we get to our first date. Dominique and Alexis go on a date. It looks like they're going to physical therapy, child. I don't know. They're getting stretched. They're stretching their muscles, okay? Alexis, afterwards, she says that she wants longevity, like what her parents and grandparents had. Y'all don't be comparing your relationship to theirs, okay? But I understand wanting something long-lasting. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Dominique mentions that she has good traits, like traits of being a mother. He just want a baby mama at this point. I ain't heard never mention of a wife or nothing. Just, ooh, you seem like you could be a mother. Ooh, I want kids. How many kids do you want? Are you, are you of childbearing age? Are you willing to have kids? Are you willing to have 2 to 10 kids? Like, all he talking about is kids, kids, kids. He just wants somebody to be his baby mama. I don't know. Child. Unless you a woman who like, look, I'm ready to have kids as well. My clock is ticking. If you're not on that type of time, I would stay away from him because he's a little too eager for me. So LaRon and Vanessa go on a water yoga date, like they doing yoga on paddle boards. Whose idea? Whose idea? First of all, the people we putting together, I mean, I guess just for the sake of having dates, but Dominique and Alexis, there was no chemistry there. I don't know if I see any love connections at all, but definitely not with them two. And then LeBron and Vanessa, like, just looking at them, like, I don't even think they would even interact with each other in real life. But this date, hard pass for me. LeBron did not seem prepared with what he was wearing. He was falling into the water. Vanessa was slipping and falling. It was just a mess. So after they was done, Vanessa mentioned LaRon's partying, and he's frustrated. He's upset that he's being labeled as a party boy. Sir, you led with that. That's what you said. Like, you came in on the first day, hi, my name's LaRon, and I party 7 days a week. That's what you said. Didn't you say that? Okay. He said he parties Wednesday through Sunday. He rests on Monday, and Tuesday we rest. So, I mean, don't get upset with the ladies calling you what you claimed you to be. Like, it don't make no sense. LaRon said he's like, I work from home. I'm at home all day. I live by myself. So if I didn't go out to the club every night, I wouldn't have a social life. Sir, please. You don't have to go out Wednesday through Sunday to socialize. And you don't have to. He's like, sometimes they'll go out to eat. What? Eat and pregame before you go out for the night? They got food usually at the bar, at the lounge, at the club. So, I mean, what are you saying? There's other things to do. There's other ways to be social. You don't have to go out every night. Like, it just, And Vanessa was like, look, he don't have no kids, no responsibilities. He just lives a completely different lifestyle. He mad, like, well, she could be getting in the way and telling other women I'm a party boy and stopping them from wanting to get to know me. No, that would be you doing that because you said you were a party boy. If that's who you are, that's who you are. Find a woman who likes to be in the club 7 days out the week and y'all can go to the club together. or just stop going there. I mean, it's that simple. So we get to the pajama party. Jonathan shares with Alexis that he likes her. And I'm like, I hardly seen them talk. I don't know what they was talking about behind the scenes, but I guess. Dominique and Mika chat. She shares that she been having kids since she was 18. So she been having kids since a young age. And again, she don't want no more. Okay. I'm like, because she was saying he was like at her top at one point and they had this connection. What on earth were y'all talking about? What were y'all chatting about? He was saying he wants 2 to 10 kids since he first stepped on the scene. She said she don't want no kids since we first met her. So what were y'all discussing? Clearly nothing of substance, in my opinion. So he's basically was like, she's not a match, like, but he'll still try to get to know her. For what? What are you trying to get to know? How she look outside the pajamas? Am I jumping too far? Because why are you trying to get to know her? Y'all don't want the same things. Like, it doesn't make sense. End it here. So Koshia, she chatting with Justin. He said he 5'9". Maybe when I said I would have had to pull a Leyland, okay, I got an emergency. It don't even matter what the emergency is. I got to go. I got to get up out of here, okay? All of the men, aside from like Alonzo, look really short. Y'all already know I'm tall, so 5'9". And when they be saying 5'9", they be putting a little extra stank on it, okay? He probably like 5'7". I can't do it. I can't. It's just, if it start with a 5, you too short for me. I would have to go. But anyway, Lauren is getting jealous because Koshia is socializing like she's supposed to do. She's not doing anything wrong. I think even like Clifton and Joy, they played the game. Okay. They knew they was locked in from the day they laid eyes on each other. He was sipping out of her drink the minute they met. And now they're married. They knew they was locked in, but they played the game. They didn't play it well because they didn't convince us, but I mean, they played it. Lauren not even trying to play. He mad. We're at a party. We should be socializing anyway. And she's supposed to get to know people, and so are you. So Tommy interrupts the fun and tells them that one lady is being eliminated tonight. Will, he's searching high and low, trying to figure out who said that he was sleeping on the floor. Who said that? Who said that? He know who said it. He already knew who said it. He just wanted to cause a scene. He realizes it was Patrice who said it, and he begins to argue with her. And she basically was like, I heard what I heard, okay? And you ain't changing my mind. I know what I heard, okay? He like, why would I sleep on all these properties I got? I'm a multi-millionaire. I don't care how much money he got. I don't even care if he really is a multi-millionaire. He is corny. Corn on the cob. I do not care. No woman is going to deal. Well, I'm not going to say no woman. Some women will. But women of substance don't want to deal with that. It don't matter how much money you got. I don't know what his reasoning was for saying he was piling blankets up on the floor, or what the misunderstanding may have been. Or maybe he thought by saying that she would be like, oh, you don't got to sleep on that floor. Come to my house. I don't know what he was thinking. But either way, his personality is a lot. So Mika and Justin are connecting. Is it just her personality it's a little lackluster? I don't know. Maybe just from what we've seen. I don't know. I thought she was going to give a little bit more. She has an 18-year-old daughter and a 6-year-old son. I thought my kid's age gap was bad, but these ladies got me beat, okay? She started all the way over because she could have been having that 18-year-old and been out and free right now. Now she got to take the little one to first grade and all that. Woo child. But I'm in the same boat. I can't say nothing. So he was like, look, I don't mind playing step pappy. And he lets her know, like, he's okay with not having kids. I don't believe him. Because he said, the first thing he said was he does want kids. But if he doesn't, blah, 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 blah. If he wants kids, he should not be dating a woman who doesn't want any more. I'm not going to say he can't date a woman with children at all. He can date a woman with children, but it has to be a woman with children who's willing to have another child with him because he wants to have that. This is coming from a woman myself who don't want no more kids. I don't want no more kids either. I'll be a stepmom to your kids, but I don't want to birth nobody else. I wouldn't even date him because it's not fair to him. But we'll see. Maybe he'll change her mind. I don't know. Let's see where this goes. So LeBron interrupts Coach Sheehan and Jonathan's conversation because they talking about nothing. And he's upset with her that she's chatting with other guys. sir. Anyway, suddenly after he, interrupts the conversation just to give her the cold shoulder to let her know, chastise her for talking to other men like she's supposed to do. This is a dating show. Suddenly Maya comes and interrupts for no reason at all. She ain't talking about nothing. And he immediately changes his attention to Maya. Like without no hesitation, nothing. Maya said something, he just shifts over there to Maya. He knew what he was doing. He was trying to get under Koshia's skin. He wanted her to feel just as jealous as he was feeling. And that's petty and it's childish. I don't like it. So Koshia gets upset. She starts crying. This entire conversation was petty. Chaz tries to talk some sense into LaRon. Thank goodness Chaz is there because if not him, then who? So in his confessional, Will said Koshia is a liar. She deserves an Oscar award for how she's acting. What y'all think about that? What y'all think about what he said? You think she was overacting? So after Chaz gives good advice and tells LaRon he needs to listen, LaRon was like, I don't care. What you talking about? No. I'm childish. I'm going to be childish until I'm not childish no more. Last week I did say LaRon was more mature than Lamar, and I do stand on that. But he's immature. He's a lot of these guys, immature, the way he handled it, he's jealous. He handled it like a kid. I don't know what she was crying for. Throw the whole conversation away. Like, I don't even know what's going on. So everyone gathers and they play truth or sexy, basically truth or dare. So Chaz asked for Trees. She picked Truth. He was like, well, who's the sexiest man there? She picks him. Koshia picked Truth, and she said LaRon is her top connection. In his confessional, he was like, I don't believe her. I don't know what she want. Child, I rolled my eyes so hard. Like, just because she had a conversation with somebody else does not mean you're not her top connection. Probably not her top connection now after she watched this. Mika tells Maya to throw it in a circle on her least connection, the person she's connecting with the least. So Maya starts shaking it on Justin. And Justin was like, is she willing to twerk for him when they not connecting? He's curious to see what will happen when they do connect. I can't even blame him for saying that because, girl, I would have been like, no, I'm not twerking on nobody. Find somebody else to do it. I would have just picked Truth, honestly. But Maya tells Will to kiss the feet of his top connection. Fifth Fetish Jonathan was like, I'll do it. If you don't want to do it, let me do it. I want to kiss. I've been sitting here trying to get to somebody's foot all this whole time. I've been begging to kiss feet. Ew. So Alexis said that he kissed her foot that had a Band-Aid on it. Yuck. Jonathan was upset because he said Will didn't really kiss her foot. He kissed her hand. He kissed his hand and like tapped her foot. So what? Dang, foot police. Like, this wasn't about you. Goodness, relax. You have a chance to touch somebody's feet, calm down. So Jonathan's dare was to whisper sweet nothings in his top connection's ear. In his confessional, he was already trying to blame it on the alcohol, saying he was sipping. So we already know he's trying to set it up for what's about to come. He picks Alexis up and pulls her and like straddles her onto his lap. She looks clearly uncomfortable. He's like tongue in her ear. It was just a lot going on. Like I was uncomfortable watching. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Some of the guys had to literally come and like pull her off of him because he was not like letting her go. And she just, the look on her face was like, ooh, it was cringy. Afterwards, she said she was fine. Obviously, she was not fine. Alexis, come close. Come on, sit down. Come to the front. You know, you got to get a talking to, girl. You know, it's about that time. I don't even got to throw in her face what she said last week. She know what she said last week. She know what she said last week. I said last week, them tables get to turning real fast, okay? One thing I'm going to say, and this go for all of us. You better be careful what you say. Because life got a way of humbling you fast, okay? You be something, could never be me. It would never be me. Would never be me. I couldn't do it. No man would do that to me. Not my man, especially when you're talking about a man, child, please. Couldn't be me. I would never be. Until it's you. Until it's you. You never know when it might be your turn, okay? So you better be careful speaking what you're speaking out there like that, okay? I never thought I'd be a single mother of 2 kids. Here I am. I'm gonna just use myself for an example. So you better be careful, okay? Because life will show you and teach you. And it didn't take long. And then life humbled her in front of everybody. Did she deserve that? Absolutely not. He was wrong. He should have got eliminated for that. That was too much. But that if we eliminate all these guys for all their offenses, we wouldn't even have a show at this point. So, but Alexis, and then looking on the preview next week, she arguing with somebody else. Alexis is not giving girls girl. She's not a girl's girl. Being a pick me, don't pay. She gonna learn the hard way, okay? Moving on. Tommy arrives right after Too Little Too Late. It's time for the men to deliberate. A few guys like Alexis, I'm saying when all the guys who are who got flags that are on fire, red hot, like you, that's the problem. I don't want you. Oh, wait a minute. I must be doing something wrong because you like who? Child. Surprisingly, LaRon still chooses Koshia as his top. A few guys are not feeling Mika. LaRon said he's not feeling Alexis, and Will got the nerve to say, "Oh, I know you lying. I know you lying." No, that he's not connecting with her just because you are. That's your connection, Lil Willie, not his. Anyway, a few guys aren't feeling Koshia. She's been in the bottom before, so we knew she'd be here again. At least I did. So Will is doing eliminations. And watch this. Watch what I say. Watch Will go home next week. If it ain't Jonathan, it's definitely for sure going to be Will going home next week. I bet you it's going to be Will next week. So he calls Mika and Koshia up. I'm surprised Rashina didn't get called because no one said that I guess she's just floating by because nobody said they were connecting with her. Koshia actually has a connection. Justin said he likes Mika. Nobody was like, "Oh, I really like Rashina," so I'm surprised. But okay, whatever. Koshia in her confessional, she done called Will a clown with a fake chain. Girl, that's why you in the bottom, sis. So Will tells Mika that the guys get a homie vibe from her. She gonna say, "I don't believe him. He made that up." He ain't make it up, sis. They said it. Okay, I know sometimes we don't want to, because you don't like the messenger, you missing the message. He was in the men's deliberation. He heard what they said. Okay. We get left with an unnecessary cliffhanger, and that's where the episode ends. I think Koshia is the one to go. Y'all let me know what y'all thinking down in the comments. How are you feeling about the season thus far? Let me know. Let's talk about it. Let's chat. Y'all know when y'all talk, I talk back. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.